So today we're going to be talking about Y2K, or what I like to call it, Y2KKK. Let's start from the top, okay? It's the year 2000, alright? I'm an 04 kid. I don't know what the fuck happened in 2000. It's the early 2000s, okay? Shrek just came out. You're starting to see a commercial about a robotic demon dog, bro. Life is good, okay? Life is at its highest point it has ever been. And then, boom! Your alcoholic father just comes in and starts beating the absolute dog shit out of you, bro. The early 2000s was just a beautiful, fucking amazing cybertronic era, bro. You didn't have to worry about a pandemic back then. You didn't have to worry about TikTok. You didn't have to worry about a possible World War III, okay? Life was good. You were chilling, you were watching Bratz, early Disney Channel movies, High School Musical. Life was fucking amazing. Now fast forward 21 years later, where we're kind of reversing back to the dark ages, going through a pandemic. We got some bullshit called TikTok, yada yada yada. You want to go back to the early 2000s, correct? I want to go back to the early 2000s, even though I was fucking swimming. If you know, you know.
Yo, Q, tell me how strong your pull-out game is.
Yo, that joint
pull-out game weak.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, something has been invented for that. A whole new aesthetic that has pleased mankind for generations, more like 6 months, and it's called Y2 motherfucking K. Now Y2K, also known as the year 2000, is an aesthetic compiled of a bunch of early 2000 themed stuff. Whether that's clothes, music, toys, anything 2000s related, Y2K basically had it. Now Y2K technically started in the late 90s, early 2000s, but it's now resurfacing within our pop culture and media. Now you could say the Y2K aesthetic of our generation now is a little bit more refined. It kind of has that little Gen Z spice to it, which could be a good thing or a bad thing, who knows? Now Y2K meant a whole different things for people in the early 2000s. It was almost like a sign of hope. See, they believed the Y2K aesthetic was going to be like the foundation or the colonizers or the fucking, how can I say this? The flaminion of the future. They really thought the aesthetic was going to be what the future was going to look like. Now Y2K basically consisted of a bunch of 2Ds and 3D shit, as well as a bunch of different color palettes like chrome, white, like light blue, green, any neon shit. To be honest, I feel like a good representation of Y2K would be the movie The Fifth Element. Like that movie itself just has a bunch of fucking parts of Y2K just inspired in that whole entire movie. I feel like back in the early 2000s, people thought that's what the future was going to be, but in reality it is a really shitty Walking Dead. Now let's talk about the people that basically wore Y2K, or the celebrities that you might know that wore Y2K. Now like I said, Y2K was really popular during the early 2000s, so a bunch of early 2000 fucking celebrities would wear it. Justin Timberlake, Aaliyah, R. Kelly. Believe it or not, yeah, he was a really fashionable guy back then, you know, before he pissed on kids. Britney Spears was actually probably one of the main Y2K aesthetic influencers back then. Gwen Stefani, I'm not even sure if she's still alive. Katy Perry, Destiny Childs, Paris Hilton, and even the Kardashians. Like I said, Y2K was a very popular aesthetic back in the day that a lot of celebrities wore, as a bunch of street kids wore that shit, man. Like everybody and their grandma would wear Y2K. Man, it was kind of dope. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it was pretty dope. See, it is very easy to know when someone is wearing Y2K because it's different, you know what I mean? It's not some regular common casual clothes. Like it actually you look like a fucking anime character, dog. In my opinion, that shit looks fucking amazing. Would I wear it? No, I like wearing all black. And no, I'm not emo, and no, I'm not goth. Fuck you. Now let's dissect the fashion of Y2K real quick, starting from the bottom. Now when it comes to shoes, typically platform shoes were the fucking move, okay? I'm talking about Doc Martens. And I'm talking about Doc Martens. That's like the only platform shoes I know. Listen, everybody and their grandmother was wearing platform shoes. If you did not wear platform shoes, you were not Y2K enough, bro. I'm sorry, I'm just saying it. If you didn't have Doc Martens back then, or the Nutcrackers, or the Testicle Terrorist, you were not Y2K enough, bro. That's just what it is. Now let's talk about the pants. Now back in the day, Y2K, a lot of, bro, that was actually bars. Back in the day, a Y2K, you look like a horse, so yeah, you eat hay.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
Oh, cause I really wanna blow pipes.
Now during the Y2K aesthetic, for the pants, a lot of people would either wear cargo pants, latex, or leather, anything that looks futuristic. To be honest, just copy Dennis Rodman, you know, the dude that was friends with a freaking dictator. Yeah, and I probably said his name wrong. I don't know. But yeah, basically this dude would be a prime example of what to wear during the Y2K. Just steal his pants, you feel me? It's cool, like them pants look fucking amazing. No they don't. If you wear that, I will bully you. You get the gist. Baggy pants or cargo pants would actually fit really well with the Y2K aesthetic. To be honest, I think it really fits that future aesthetic as well. Just having them big ass Aladdin ass pants, bro. That shit, for some reason, a lot of niggas thought that's what niggas will be wearing in the future. We're not wearing that, bro. We have niggas wearing shorts in negative 38-degree weather. Now, tops were essential during the Y2K generation. For girls, it would typically crop tops with some like brat style text on it. A lot of people wore that. Look at Britney Spears. I feel like she is a great example for what to wear, especially when it comes to tops on Y2K. Now listen, if you don't have any crop top with some shitty text on it, it's all good. Just hop into your parents' closet and grab their latex bodysuit and you're fucking amazing. For some reason, back in the early 2000s, they believed everybody and their grandmother would be wearing latex bodysuits outside, bro. I don't know what the hell is wrong with y'all niggas. I don't know what the hell they be putting in your food, nigga. I don't even know who was the current president back then, so I can't even make a joke about that. But you get the gist. Leather basically went with every single thing in Y2K, whether that's the pants, the top, the hat, the shoes, the face, whatever. Leather, everything, okay? And to be honest, like I said, Britney Spears is fucking phenomenal when it comes to the Y2K. She's just fucking slaughtering that shit, okay? You could call her the Jeffrey Dahmer of Y2K, get it? Cause she's killing it. Now, the last essential thing for the Y2K aesthetic, just to pull off, you know, the ice cream on the cake for your whole entire fit, will have to be sunglasses, bro. If you get some shitty ass sunglasses, the bitches ain't gonna fuck with you, my nigga. Alright, you're going to need some fire ass sunglasses just to pull it off. Like I said, once again, Britney Spears with the fan. Hey, Britney Spears got the fire ass sunglasses here. Hey, what? Britney Spears got the fire. Hey, you know, you see, hey, I don't, yeah. See, clothing was not the only thing that was affected by Y2K. I'm talking about furniture, common household items. Bro, your fucking toaster was Y2K'd, okay? Now, while everything was being Y2K'd, some little middle child thing was created called blob texture, where basically everything was turned into a blob-like thing, whether that's chairs, computer, even text, bubbles, everything was turned into this retarded ass blob thing. And to be honest, let me keep it a buck, that shit looks fire, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. That whole entire blob thing set Y2K to a whole nother level of existence. This was its own unique way of self-expression. To be honest, I think it was a fucking phenomenal way of self-expression. If I had to say what was my favorite thing out of the whole entire Y2K aesthetic, I would say it has to be these blob creatures that people created, man. To be honest, I think it really does tie in with the futuristic look. Not everything is so sharp and jagged. It's nice, curved, and thick, you know what I mean? Just a thick blob. It's fucking amazing, bro. Now let's talk about music. To be honest, this is my whole entire realm of fucking existence. I love the early 2000 music, bro. The music videos were amazing. The music itself was amazing. Everything about just music in the early 2000s was just fucking, yeah, you feel me? I just busted in my pants, bro. It was fucking great. Now, before we even get onto the music itself, I would want to talk about the music videos, okay? Because I believe a music video is fundamental, especially when it comes to music. Now, if you guys did not know, one of the founding fathers just for this aesthetic, especially when it comes to music videos, is Hype Williams. This guy is a fucking genius, okay? He is behind most of every single directory of every music videos that look like it was birthed by Y2K. Dude, I'm talking Aaliyah, I'm talking Jennifer Lopez, I'm talking Britney Spears, I'm talking, that's all I know, but you get the gist, bro. Without him, we would not have these phenomenal ass music videos. These shits look so fucking good. It looks like something off of the Matrix, and I love you, man. I just really appreciate him, and I love him, dog. Like, yo, record my music videos, man. I'm Nimbus. I'm a top-selling rapper. Matter of fact, I'm a top-selling capper.
That shit is fucking trash.
Talk about music. Talk about the most recognizable music genre of our new Y2K generation, and that would be hyperpop. And you might have already heard this music on probably TikTok, and you might even know a few people that make this music, like 100gex.
What the fuck is this?
What? What?
What the fuck is this?
It's music.
It's music.
This
is garbage.
It's beautiful.
Now let's start from the beginning, okay? Hyperpop originally started in the early 2010s with various artists like Katy Perry even making hyperpop music. It was originally called PC Music, and it was under a label and collective, goddammit, by a name called AJ Cook. He is basically the founding father of hyperpop itself. Without him, you would not be hearing various artists, like I said, 100gex nowadays. Now the core fundamental values of hyperpop is basically high pitch ass vocals and some brass synth melodies, and you would also want to make it a little bit bubblegum, you know, jumpy thing, you know, add a little stevia to it. Now adding on to this, a bunch of new artists just started coming into the mix, like Charlie XOXO, Slater, Hannah Diamond, 100gex, and much more. Now what I would say got hyperpop to mainstream media has to be TikTok. Now you would see a bunch of kids dancing to 100gex, Charlie XOXO, as well as a various amount of other hyperpop artists, you know what I mean, doing what Gen Z knows how to do best, dancing their retarded shit. Like bro, I can promise you we can play the Communist Manifesto and there's gonna be some stupid ass dance for it on TikTok, bro. It's inevitable. Now some influences for hyperpop has to be nightcore, Eurodance, and basically regular pop music. Now hyperpop is almost like Florida. From an outside view you're like, holy shit, these people are retarded, but once you spend a couple nights in Miami, you start realizing, damn, they really got some big booty hoes out here, you feel me? Hey, you know, it starts rubbing in on you, you know what I mean? Like from an outside view, a lot of people might see hyperpop as retarded computer music, but if you just sit there and actually listen to the songs, you might like it a little bit. Now let's just give a little bit of an honorable mentions to the ones that didn't make it on the Y2K list. I'm talking about Spy Kids. That movie was amazing, holy shit. I feel like that's really a good embodiment for Y2K. Let's talk about the fucking Matrix. That is just, I feel like without the Matrix, the Y2K will not be what it is right now, alright? Y2K needs the Matrix as much as the Matrix needs the red pill. Let's talk about Charlie's Angels, not the new one. That was shit. I'm talking about the old one. Trust me. You knew you were straight when you were watching Charlie's Angels.
My wee wee goes boing boing.
What comes up has to come down, and this is very true when it comes to Y2K. For a short period of time, Y2K kinda died out, but now it's actually coming back again more than ever. To be honest, I feel like the Y2K now is a really good successor to the Y2K of back then, because it still holds the Y2K core fundamental values, but just adds a little bit more of a oomph, you feel me? Just a little bit more of a Gen Z to it, and to be honest, a little bit of Gen Z can't be that bad. Anyways, that's pretty much it for today's video. I know I have not been uploading constantly like I did before, but I just want to say I got a bunch of shit that I'm working on, especially when it comes to music and shit. So all I want to say is just thank you actually for taking time out your day to watch my videos, and just, you know, hit that like button and subscribe, but just be patient because I got like a bunch of shit going on, and plus I'm going to be on vacation, so I'm not even going to be fucking here, but I'm still going to be on that grind. So that's that. I'll see you guys later though. You know the vibes, but do the vibes know you? I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.